What is up, Entree fam? I am not, or Diana Gladney YouTube fam, because we did recently change the the name for the YouTube channel. I just had the weirdest thing happen. So Ecamm Live, well, I'm doing the latest beta. So I do beta testing and then alpha testing for Ecamm Live. So ran into some issues there. So that crashed. So I'm not sure if it's going to pick back up normally. So I had to leave beta and just come to the regular. Neither here or there. Good to see you, Entree fam, or just, I don't even know what to call us. Glad gang, whatever, who knows, whatever, it doesn't matter. Good to see you, glad that you're here. Welcome to the Friday Live Helpcast. You got questions? I got answers, allegedly. So hopefully everything is good for you. This is a great week for you. You got some quick announcements real quick. It's just kind of thrown off a little bit, honestly, because the beta stream crashed. So get you some updates on that later and things like that. If you haven't checked out the YouTube community tab for the channel here today, I'm going live with the man, just the beast from the East. Not really, but I think it's actually West Coast. But Michael Stelzner of Social Media Examiner, Social Media Marketing World. This is the guy. Okay, this is the guy. And so I've been featured on their Social Media Examiner podcast, been doing a lot of amazing work with them and their company. And so today, which is why the Helpcast is going to be roughly 30 minutes or so, going over some YouTube updates, premieres, analytics, hashtags, some recent updates when changes when it comes to YouTube, specifically on there. So I'm going to be dropping that again in the chat. And in addition to that, we'll also be dumping that over to the community tab again when it's time for that. And if you're part of the Insiders email community, you'll get that as well. So super pumped to see you guys. Glad that you are here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We got the DevinChambersOfficial.com. Good to see you. Rocky saying first, saying quick question, and then a lot of words. So did you find out the name of the mobile app that records video? No, I don't remember it. What that app was called. Like I said, that was something that was shared from a friend. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot when it comes to editing and apps and stuff like that. So sorry, Rocky, you got to do a little bit of research on that one. What is going on? Sammy Superstar, good to see you. Saying, I see the new name change. Yep, it's not Entree Woman TV anymore. It is just solely Diana Gladney, just diving deeper into the personal brand for Diana Gladney, which Entree Woman TV, again, if you confuse, you lose. So at the point of kind of where things are growing into, when you think about search and you think about the way things operate on the YouTube sphere and the YouTube scope, how are people searching for you? How are people looking for you? Even when it comes to Google, how do I show up in things like that? And so it's like, do I really want to build that brand out more and make it into something? Because no brand name really means anything until you build it out. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to rock with Diana Gladney. So I've been thinking about that for some time and decided to go ahead and make that change. So that change happened, I think, probably almost a week or so ago. What's going on, Chocolate Twist Yoga? Good to see you. Saying peace and blessings, glad fam. I guess we'll figure out how to say that because now I'm so used to, all the things and all of that. Saying I got answers, allegedly. Funny it is. Blind Guy, his wife, their life. Good to see you. Saying we're glad to be here. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Sammy saying congrats. Thank you very much, Sammy Superstar. Saying 30 minutes. Yes, y'all gonna get a shock to your system this fine day. We are not staying all day. All right. So you got questions. Y'all got to pump them out today. Because like I said, today we're going over to really dive into some YouTube analytics specific stuff. Let me bring this so y'all could probably see that a little bit. Schmersh. Yeah, that's good. We already even got 152 people over there now on this channel waiting for us to dive into this. So this is the Social Media Marketing Talk Show that starts at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So in 2 more hours, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then the rest, y'all look, was it timeanddate.com? I think it is, to figure out the rest of the thingies. Saying congrats on the new brand. Best of luck. Why, thank you so much. I've had this name for a very long time. I believe since I've been born. No, just kidding. Math. Okay. BPS. Listen, that's very So we're just going to go with math. Good to see you. Saying hi, I decided to buy the Canon M50 watching your video. As long as it suits your needs, I'm glad that it is a camera. If it's right for you, then, appreciate the support and everything. Glad the videos are helpful. But as with any camera, make sure it's right for you. Don't buy based on my videos or anybody else's. Buy because it fits your specific needs. We got India Delgado in the house, still typing that year. I refuse to say it with the emphasis that you do it with, but appreciate it. Good to see you. Saying all day, I got to show my family love. Appreciate it. Saying 152 people. Yeah, it's quite a few people over there waiting to, it's like I check in before just to see what's what. So yeah, it's like 150 people sitting there waiting now for whatever reason. And it doesn't start until 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we got time, before that kicks off. But, so I don't know. I'm just watching, keep an eye on the chat and see if that pops in when it comes to, people wanting to. So obviously it's something that people want to talk about. Like I said, we got quite a few people over here, 150 people sitting over here waiting. I guess they got their reminder set or whatever the case is. But we'll see how that rolls. And then as India has kindly put down in the chat, or don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So, real quick, there's some other things that are going on. You guys know I love to keep you up to date when it comes to camera gear and whatnot and things like that. For most people, probably for where you are, you don't need another camera, but you're going to see other cameras. So let me put this on your radar now so that you can quell some of those urges like, should I upgrade? Should I switch? The answer is probably not. But just so that you know that this is coming up on the radar. Sony's getting ready to announce on, the 26th. So next week, something like an A9. I'm imagining that as they are preparing potentially to, kind of catch back up with things when it comes to the Olympics, that they are going to be announcing a successor or something thereabout. It could be something completely new. Again, these are rumors. We don't know how accurate it might be for what it is. Sometimes as you're getting close to the date like this, and this kind of came out of nowhere, it gets to be pretty accurate. And so you can go to canonrumors.com if looking to see what Canon may announce, 43rumors.com if you're looking for Micro Four Thirds cameras when it comes to something like Panasonic or Olympus. I think it's like Nikon Rumors if you're into Nikon cameras, but they all tend to have their own thing. And this is Sony Alpha Rumors.com. But Sony has this on their website and on their YouTube channel. So on January 26th, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they're supposed to be announcing some mega camera or something like that. But here's why this is on the radar. It's not so much so like, oh man, get ready to spend $3,000 or more on some camera. Or even $2,000. The thing is that if you have been in a place that you have been wanting to upgrade potentially, that you're going to be seeing more third-party, I don't even want to say third-party, we'll just say used cameras on sale for excellent prices. Anytime a new camera is getting ready to be released, you're going to see an influx of people dumping. So if you needed a second camera for something that you have planned for this year, if you're getting into recording your own events for your company or something like that, something like this Sony a6600 Sigma 16mm lens, you'll find tons of accessories, tons of camera bodies that more or less are gently used and by professional or professional-like enthusiasts that have pretty much sat on the tripod for probably the last year or so in very good condition. So check your local Facebook Marketplace, even major cities near you. If you're looking to pick something up, it's a great way to really pick up things that you may have needed last year that you couldn't get or didn't get, or maybe weren't able to get. And now with this new camera announcement getting ready to come out this week, next week, the week after, expect to see more people start to sell off stuff. So if a ZV-1 is something you've been wanting to get, you'll see a bunch of those. If the A6100 is something you've been wanting to get, you'll see a bunch of those kinds of cameras come to the market. And now is a great time to start putting your pennies together, because that's probably the best time to, get your gear and accessories or whatever it is that you need together. King of Kings Church, St. Louis, good to see you, Pastor Eva. Glad that you are here. Chocolate Twist Yo saying catch Diana Gladney on social media examiner in less than 2 hours. Yes, indeed. I'm I'm a little baffled with how many people. 154 that's sitting over there waiting now. Starts in 103 minutes. Starts at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Listen, I'm sick of the time zones. I just want to publicly state that. All right. I don't know if anybody else has felt this way, but I'm sick of the time zones. All right. I want us to go to a more unified time zone. This sucks. So we're talking about YouTube updates, premieres, analytics, hashtags, which is why today's live stream is not going to be super long. So if you guys have questions, make sure you drop those down below. Just kind of sharing some of the announcements when it comes to, like I said, a new Sony announcement camera. And this is not just a Sony thing. Any company, and there are people that maybe they're with Nikon, maybe they've been with Olympus or Panasonic or whatever, and they've been paying attention, watching all the videos and getting themselves together, and they want to shift over to a Sony camera, for example, then you'll have people that legit want to switch. And that's when you'll see an influx of cameras from all over. So again, if you need accessories, if you're looking for power adapters, if you're looking for lenses, if you're looking for lights, when people make switches, they tend to replace a lot of stuff. And that's how you're able to find cameras that are gently used. You know, it's the same thing as if I said, hey, I'm selling my stuff. It's been sitting on a tripod for the last year or so. And when it is used, it's used in proper capacity and well taken care of, as is most camera stuff, you know. And then sometimes you have people that are new buying stuff that don't know what they're doing, and they figure out, you know what, this camera stuff is way harder than my phone. I'm better on my phone, and that helped them make the decision of buying the camera, and so they sell it, and you can find it at a good price. So James saying, yes, I need a DSLR camera. Good news. Mirrorless is the way, man. Mirrorless is the way. I'm trying to tell you. And if you're doing video, the only reason I don't recommend DSLR is because all of them universally have audio preamps that suck. And unless the system requires it for you to separate your audio from your video, it just kind of doesn't make sense to me to buy a camera kind of already starting at the gate, where most of them are fairly limited. And for the same price, you can get so much more in a mirrorless camera body. And it don't even matter who you pick. But that's my recommendation. Saying get your gear on, y'all. Yes, indeed. I wonder, is my camera flipped? Because I always feel like I'm looking. See, mirror. Is my shirt right? Now it's backwards. So it's right. But now if I look this way, I'm fixing things in real time. Look this way, now it makes sense because it's mirrored. But you won't, in this angle, you won't see my shirt and what it says anymore anyway with this 35 on here. So it kind of don't even matter. And depending on how it looks on YouTube, these are the nerdy things that you do before you start the stream. But we out here in these streets today. All right. So, Chocolate Twist Yoga saying, that's because you're a rock star. Why, thank you so much. What is up, Kim Booch? Just saw you over on Instagram today, laughing at my latest Instagram reel, which I'm very proud of, and I thought was quite hilarious. So I'm looking forward to doing. That's another thing when it comes to content creation. So like, if you guys don't know, we have the video content masterclass coming up. Right now it's just a wait list, because once that wait list is over, that's going to come out of beta. And so the video content masterclass, we're going to be diving into how to develop a content strategy to consistently produce content, dialing your camera setup to get a professional looking video, no matter what camera that you have. But obviously you guys know I use Sony, so that will be the demo. And then how to use your video content to grow your business leveraging YouTube. And so that's going to be dropping. We only got really a few more days before I'll send that out via email list for the what's what on that. But beta is going to be a small group that is a paid masterclass. And so after beta, we'll go through some stuff, and then that'll launch eventually into just a regular mainstream type of a deal. But the beta class is going to be very, very small. So not a whole lot of people. So if you're interested in get into your content creation skills and getting that taken care of, then do that. What's going on here? We got, oh, okay. Got us a coffee. Thank you so much. Help guys, appreciate how much you give. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you to whomever gave the buy me a coffee. You bought me a coffee. So cheers to you, Mr. or Mrs. or Ms. or whatever it may be. Cheers to you. You know, it's something special in life when you make your coffee just right that day. Everything else goes well. The day you make your coffee wrong is the day like your belt loop gets caught on the doorknob or something crazy, and then the whole day is screwed. So Kimberly Douglas said, I'd love to set up a session with you. How would I go about doing that? You go to DinahGladney.com/work with me, and the work with me page will outline where you can schedule a 10-minute quick chat, which is usually people that just have a question, but they kind of just want to ask it in person. But when you want to schedule a call, you click on the schedule call, it'll take you down the page. 10-minute quick chats, you got 30-minute consultation calls, or you have 1-hour consultation calls where if you got, you know, a primary pain point, whatever it is, that thing is, then you can click there. It pulls up my calendar that's available. And so like you only see it's like only 2 days left in the month. So let's say Monday, 4 o'clock, that's the only slot available. So that's updated in real time. So as people schedule those out, you know, that slot goes away. Those aren't like fake dates and times and whatnot. So it's the real deal. Holyfield. So, but that's how you do it. DinahGladney.com/work with me. I will drop that in the chat. Oh, well, thank you. See, Chocolate Twist Yoga, I'm glad I gave you. We'll give you a little. Appreciate that, Chocolate Twist Yoga. Look at you putting your golden wrench to use. Dropping that in the chat already. Appreciate that. Callie just became a new moderator on the channel. Appreciate that. And so I told her, and y'all know, obviously, this is a white chocolate, white on white birthday cake. I just love vanilla kind of a deal, flavoring. And I had a conversation with her. I told her, I said, you start any mess, that moderator wrench for the channel is gone. It's gone. Your wrench is revoked. So, and so appreciate your help and assistance there. Kombucha saying Dinah's reels always have me rolling. Lim, better watch out. Lim is good with the memes, but you know, it's like when it comes to the reels on Instagram and stuff like that, and that's where I was going with the content masterclass. It's like when it comes to stuff that you do, not everything has to be, you know, and I can go ahead and break that down a little bit. Not everything has to be so, you know, uber professional, you know, suit and tie kind of a deal. It's like, it's really just about getting into a groove with your community and helping them with their pain points and stuff like that. So if you look at, you know, so there may be inspiration. So note to self, nobody cares if you've gained or lost weight, record the video anyway. And then it's a post along with that to kind of make that make sense for those that are readers, introverts, and so forth. Or 5 ways to stay consistent on YouTube. And so that breaks that down in a carousel. Another carousel right after the live stream is over, in about 15 minutes, is going to go up. And that's going to be covering a different topic about microphones and audio and stuff like that. So that's cool. And then like tips around what cameras and whatnot. And so I post regularly and multiple times per day. But you can take, when you talk about like the video content masterclass, you can take tips and things that are interviews, content curation, and I'll break down and show you how to do all that stuff in the masterclass. But you can take interviews and stuff that you've done and start to share that on your social media channels. You don't have to always sit and like, oh, what do I got to create today, or how do I do this? This is an interview that came from How It All Works, and that's with Kirk Nugent, who I absolutely need to get Kirk on the show. Kirk's brilliant. But then you see, like, that's his branding and that's his whatever. A couple different ways you can do with that. You can cut out his branding and stuff like that and just go straight video frame. If you want it to be just only your stuff, I'm fine with promoting what he does, which is why I left his branding and framing on there. But there are ways to like cut that kind of stuff out in editing. Very easy to do. My last several posts actually have been on mobile. So I had this one that just did really well when it comes to, you know, one key to having success is mentors. And so that post did really well. And then this one over here, which is a fun one, which is an Instagram reel that I just posted this morning. And so like this one is just adding cultural-ish, you know, humor to the industry or the thing. So one of the things that's like that is a joke that kind of goes around is from somebody else, they'll say, like to a person like myself, they'll say like, oh yeah, I'm a millionaire, or it's like, yeah, I help people build multi-million-dollar companies. And be like, okay, cool, like in conversation about your videos. And it's like, well, how much money do you have, or how much, not much, not that, that's the wrong way to say it. It's like, how much do you want to invest in your video, or what kind of camera are you looking to get? What's the budget? And they'd be like, oh, $400. Like, what? So this just kind of plays on that. So that's 10 seconds of a clip that can be used for anything. I just made it more specific, and not even no long caption. I just said some statements just don't match up. Again, it's some stuff regarding Instagram as far as the hashtags or what have you. And then, like, if you look at the reels, you can see this one is currently, just from when I posted it this morning, is at over 4,000. So these are the different things that I'll break down. So you got other ones that are consistent, about 400 to 500 or what have you, and then you have some that kind of do all right, 1,000, 2,000, things like that. And even some of like the first ones that I posted, the very first one that I posted, over 3,000, right? So it's just different stuff like that about how to take the content that you're making, whether you specifically make something for your social media and stuff like that, or you're specifically taking content and repurposing that. It's a method to the madness, if you will. Just like everything don't have to be all, like I said, suit and tie. It can be fun sometimes. So, stuff like that, and get you more exposure, and it all funnels down into business. So that's the kind of stuff we'll be diving into the video content masterclass, and then really get into it, like as far as like creating content. So that's what that's about. Ecamm Live in the house, and that was us. LOL. We were new to the whole buy coffee thing. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Saying, hey, Caleb or Katie. Exactly. We know it's always Caleb or Katie, using the @Ecamm Shindig, saying thank you for the coffee. Absolutely. You schedule consultation. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Kimberly, let me know if you need anything from there. We got Digging Canuck. Good to see you. Saying good afternoon. Well, good afternoon to you as well. Saying, y'all pumped because y'all got the wrench. Let's see. Saying, look, look, this is the nonsense. This, like, I cannot, the moderator team right now, I just don't know. I'm afraid for the first live event, for the Let's Get Live event that's coming up, and holy cow, stuff is happening in the background is all I'm gonna say right now. That, yeah, great things are happening. But all I can say, come the day a Let's Get Live event happens, I cannot confirm or deny with the moderators, with the volunteers and people. I can't be held responsible. But it's statements like this, which is why, okay? This is why. Look, I can't make no promises. That's not endearing confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, I'm glad that you're into fitness and health and stuff like that, because let Kylie be your doctor, right? Walk in, got the stethoscope around the neck, white, coat, lab coat with the clipboard, and just the whole shindig, right? Just sitting there, yeah, I've been looking at your numbers, and all right, we're gonna get ready to go and take you into surgery. And you'd be like, yeah, doc, you think I'm I can't make no promises. But go get the anesthesia. Be like, wait, what? Before you know it, you out. And then we hope you wake back up. That's all we can say. Because, when it comes to, I just, hey, I'm concerned. That's all I'm going to say is I'm concerned. So everybody's enjoying the reel. Appreciate that. Nikolai, is that right? Kelly? Respect what you do, girl. Appreciate that. Love that picture. Saying, I know you got the game. Tell me more about the masterclass. So yeah, just dived into that just a few seconds ago, literally just a few seconds ago when it came to the Instagram, but we'll have to dig more into that. But my alarm already went off. I'm gonna answer this last question from Blind Guy, his wife, their life, saying, do you know how the YouTube algorithm works for scheduling live streams? Does YouTube promote scheduled live YouTube videos or not until they're aired? I'm trying to see if it matters how early we schedule the stream. So a couple things goes into this, and obviously if you want to dive more into the algorithm type question, if you have time today, or even if you got replay time today, links in the chat, links everywhere. I'm going into some YouTube updates when it comes to Premiere Analytics, hashtags, and all that stuff, more algorithm specific. So links in the description for that, and I'm gonna throw that in the chat again as well. The thing is that you can rank in real time for the tags and all of this stuff. So doing the work ahead of time does matter. Something like the Helpcast, nobody's searching for the Helpcast on YouTube. And other than you probably watching some of my other videos or something similar, is the reason why that YouTube would even recommend you to watch something like this. Like somebody that watched this video on my channel or whatever, they went through a progressive and logical process, then it's saying, well, you might like this. Like, we know it's a little long, it's a live stream, but you might like this because other people that have watched this content have also watched it. You got to think of YouTube like somebody trying to take you to the movies. And honestly, that's in a very granular, simple, simplistic way. That's exactly kind of how YouTube works. It's like, well, other people that kind of liked Red, they also may like this movie over here that is kind of violent, but it's not any sexually explicit content. So you might like what it's the Netflix effect, right? And so when you're scheduling out a live stream, if it's a specific topic, if it's something that people are searching for, if it's something related to other content that people like, or like y'all have a habit and a schedule of watching and coming to the live stream and stuff like that, then YouTube has a reason to recommend it. But these Helpcasts don't explode because like in views or subscriberships or whatever, they do actually do fairly well from subscribership point. But that's been something, it's like I've been doing live streams for a long time now, and especially titled as the Friday Live Helpcast for over a year now. That being the case, that's the only reason why YouTube would recommend it. But you can rank with a scheduled live stream ahead of time if it's something like you need to start building what's called channel authority around something. And that doesn't mean your M50, Canon M50, so to speak, but I talk around video content, video simplified. That's the channel promise. So when I'm talking about a microphone, not only may I come up and search for that, or if it's a live stream and a first look at something that everybody's waiting for, or an announcement or something, then I can say, you know, put in there all the things. Samson Q2U version 2, Samson Q2U versus the first one and the second one, and all these different things that are things people are interested in, searching for, and it comes up in the related side of things of other stuff. So if a live stream is specific to that, it can work. I didn't schedule today's live stream even though I knew I was going to go live, because it kind of don't matter other than for y'all to be notified. So in that case, if you're scheduling a live stream for your audience to be notified, it will send out notifications, but it's not doing the best job with that. And then do people have notifications turned on? YouTubers recently also changed how the information is shared to you in your news feed, in your subscriptions tab, whether you're on phone or desktop. And so you see now they got little tab, what you were watching, what's unwatched, what came out today, what's this, like they're trying to categorize this better, but they're making it harder for a creator to kind of come up even in your subscription tab based on how the designations are being outlined now. So if the live stream is important, build an email list and start getting ready to notify your people about that. Everybody knows about the Friday Live Helpcast, so either you come or you don't. And the less people come, the shorter the live stream. The more people come, the longer the live stream, as we have seen with the 5-hour energy streams. But that's kind of just to give you an overall synopsis around that specifically. Saying my logical process is, if Diana's teaching, I need to know it. I love you, Elaine. Thank you so much for that. And Chocolate Twist Yoga agreeing with that. I appreciate that so much. Y'all are legit. Sounds great what you do in the hard work. Keep it up. Why, thank you so much. I appreciate that. The Wrench Squad, I love that, actually. That's dope. But yeah, blind guy, his wife, and their life. If you're trying to schedule it out, you can do a week, and that's fine just to let people know in advance, but you got to keep doing the work in between there too. If you got the community tab, use it. You got an email list. I don't care if it's 12 people on the email list, use it. You got social media things, Instagram stories, use it. I'm waiting. It takes 8 weeks before YouTube gives me the YouTube stories. Even though I hit 10,000, all the other metrics and stuff is in place. I gotta wait, until they kick it over. until then, I'm not waiting on YouTube, you know. So that's the thing. You can't wait for YouTube to be the reason why you eat or don't eat. You know what I'm saying? So, so I said 30 minutes. We're at 30 minutes. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you. Glad that you are here. But yeah, I said 30 minutes. I'm holding to that because, like I said, we have got to get ready. I have got to get ready. If you can make it, I would appreciate you being there, or you come over, drop some love in the chat in advance. But with Michael Stelzer, 169 people already waiting. This starts in 83 minutes, which is 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, diving into YouTube updates, premieres, analytics, and hashtags. And this is for a major company, corporation, social media examiner, social media marketer. Like this organization pretty much run the world when it comes to social media and marketing. So if that's your jam, you need to be there. The Cutting Edge TV, good to see you. Saying good morning, saying this is awesome content. I appreciate that, Siobhan. Good to see you. All right, y'all. So 30 minutes, like I said, hearts, 30 minutes stop. Kombucha saying, oh, we gonna be there. Okay, I appreciate that, Kombucha. But guys, whether you're watching this live on the replay, thank you for your time and your attention. I'm sorry we couldn't run as long as we usually do when it comes to the Helpcast. But if you got a question, still drop it in the comments down below, because I still do answer those. And then tomorrow we'll be dropping another video, because just honestly wasn't feeling that great this week, so I took a break and rest off social for the most part, unless I need to be on like today. And then get the video cranked out tomorrow, coming out about 7 rules for video for entrepreneurs that you need to know about. So that, guys, live a passion. I'll see you in the next video.